Morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. So, in the manner of being committed and consistent, I'm jumping on and doing the live. And I know it's really early in the morning, but I've got a really good topic for you. So, today I want to talk about whether or not in order to lose weight, you need to follow a weight loss plan or be part of a community. It's a question I was asked, and this week, in fact, I was asked that question 2 days ago, and I thought it was such an interesting question. I thought I would explore it. So thank you so much for being with me at whatever point you're watching this video. Good morning, Esther. I can see you there. Thank you so much for being with me. And guys, if this is your first time joining me, then it is great to have you with me. And if you've been here before, then welcome back. You are here at Time Out with Angela, and I talk about the weight loss wellness journey and everything to do with that journey, whether it be food or recipes, mindset, all sorts of things. And I am following the Weight Watchers plan. So let's get into this, guys. So I was asked, is it essential to, if you want to lose weight and to lose a lot of weight, is it essential to be part of to follow a weight loss plan? And I thought it was a really, really, really interesting question. And here's my response. My response, in short, is no, it's not essential. However, it does really help. It can really, really make that difference. So when you get back to the basics of weight loss, in my opinion, it's really simple. It's really, really simple. The basics of it is simple and common sense. And it is essentially to eat well, to eat really well, to manage. And when I say to eat well, I mean, go back to those basics. Looking at what a balanced meal is in your community and in your society, looking at that balanced meal to include all the food groups. So having the proteins that we know keep us full of longer, having fruits and vegetables, which is full of micro and macronutrients, but also full of flavor too, and fiber as well, to have a little bit of fats, all those healthy oils, and also a little bit carbohydrates for that energy boost. And you can get all of that as part of a well-balanced meal. So common sense, and to make weight loss simple, is to eat really, really well-balanced meals where you can cook from scratch, but as much as possible reduce all the ultra processed and refined foods, such as all of those things that taste really, really good but are very low in nutrition, such as the cakes and the biscuits, the sweets and the chocolates, the fizzy drinks, the crisps, all of those things, to keep them to a minimum. So that's in terms of food. And then in terms of activity, to move your body as much as you possibly can. And that is going to vary from person to person. Some people, have the ability to move their body a lot, and others don't. But it's to move your body within your capacity and your capability. So I think those are the two absolute fundamentals to losing weight. And I think personally, my personal view is that weight loss, because it's such a massive industry, in our modern Western society, and I'm stressing the Western society because it's a massive problem. Obesity is a massive problem. Our society has seen it as a money-making opportunity. It's seen as an opportunity to set up business, to run business, to make very, very profitable businesses. And therefore, in order for people to buy into that, it's become complicated. Now, that is just my personal view. It's become really complicated. We're now, using apps. We're tracking macros and macronutrients. We're tracking points or sins. We're doing all of things. In one hand, we're being told it's to make it simple and easy, but on another level, it's just complicated it, in my opinion. So to go back to the question, do I have to follow a weight loss plan or a model or be part of a system to lose weight? No, you don't. No, you don't. You could go back to common sense. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Everything in moderation. Yeah. Moderation, portion control, listening to those bodies, knowing when we're full. All of those cues and signals that we had, pre-1950s. I mean, the diet and the wellness and weight loss industry has only become so hugely popular since the 50s or the 60s. Before that, people were eating in moderation. They were cooking where they can, eating whole foods. And it's only in the modern 20th century that we've seen the rise of obesity. And even that, it's only within the last 30, 40 years. And interestingly, I saw a post on Facebook 2 days ago, and it was the fattest man in the world in Victorian times. In Victorian times, a man was classed as the fattest person in the world, and he did stage shows and he toured the country, billed as the fattest man. And when I looked at him, I had to read the article twice. And it had to let the penny drop that this was the fattest man in Victorian times, because when I looked at this picture of this man, he was, in my opinion, the average Joe. He was the average Joe in our society. He was average. So back in Victorian times, back in Edwardian times, back 200, 300, 400 years ago, people didn't eat like they do now. Our eating habits were completely different. And the concept of weight management, slimming clubs, didn't exist. So for me, it is going back to basics. Eating in moderation, eating whole foods, moving our bodies, and eating good portions, the portions that they have that's right for us. And we can absolutely do that now. What weight loss companies do is they complicate it to make us think that we can only lose weight on their plan, on their program, which in my opinion is nonsense. So, and this question came about because somebody said to me that they didn't want to be part of any slimming club or slimming group. They didn't want to pay for it, but they wanted to lose weight. So they decided just to go back to basics, move. So they started walking, and they started just eating smaller portions, but better quality foods like the proteins, the fiber. And since January, they've lost like 1.5 stone. And I was like, fantastic. So this person answered their own question. So you don't need, so again, I don't feel that people need to buy in to a plan or program to lose weight. Absolutely not. However, that being said, support, you can't underestimate support. And I think that what the weight loss industry does, particularly slimming clubs and slimming groups, is they provide support. And no person is an island. And there is always something to learn. There is always going to be questions that we have. And we're going to have our ups and we're going to have our downs. And especially if you have a lot of weight to lose. And I think that what slimming clubs do, particularly groups like Weight Watchers and Slimming World, is they provide fantastic community support. And I think that, yes, you can lose weight and go it alone, but there's going to be a point where I think for a lot of people, the going gets tough and they may not be losing as consistently as they want. They may not be losing the amount of weight that they want. They may need new ideas and fresh ideas for them. Yeah, indeed. You cranky. Yeah, I can't quite, I'm on my phone, I'm sat in the car, as you can see, and your messages just pop up, so I don't really get time to read them. But yeah, I totally hear you, but I will go in and read all of those messages later. So yeah, the support, I feel that you can't underestimate the level of support, whether you've got a small amount of weight to lose or whether you've got a huge amount of weight to lose. I think that in my opinion, is some of the real value. Hi Amanda, hello my lovely, thank you for joining me today. I think that is the real value of weight loss clubs. I think so. If I give you an example using myself, I joined Weight Watchers. I've lost 117 pounds to date, and I've used their plan to help me to get to this point. It's not been without its ups and downs, let me add, but I've used the plan to help me learn about healthy eating, healthy portions, and portions that are right for me, good quality food that's going to keep me fuller for longer, that's going to nourish my body, and that's going to sustain me. I've used the plan to support me in that way, and that has contributed to my success. However, I'm at the point in my journey where I now feel that I don't need to be tracking points. I don't need that, because I've learned what I need to learn to continue losing weight and also to maintain it. However, for me, the level of support and the community, I can't do without. I need that. I need to be able to bounce ideas off people, you know, to get ideas off people, to look at what people's recipes and their, you know, the ingredients that they're using, how they swap up a meal, you know, their lunches, their dinner ideas. I need that. I need a community to say, do you know what, you know, this month's been a bit tricky. What do you do in that situation? I need that. And I think that's where communities and weight loss groups are invaluable. So I said to this person who asked me the question, they asked me, do I need to go to a slimming group or sign up to a slimming club to lose weight? Absolutely not, you don't. However, I would recommend finding some kind of system to get support, whether that be with a slimming club, whether that's be with a Facebook group or social media group, whether it be friends and family, whether it be colleagues at work, having a group for accountability, I think, is really, really valuable and can really make the difference to keeping going on the journey. But also just knowing that you're not alone, I think, is really, really valuable. So yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think that it's absolutely essential to join a slimming group or slimming club to lose weight? Or do you think that you can go it alone? Do you feel that support is essential for you on your journey? I know it is for me. What have you done and how are you doing it? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. So guys, I hope you're doing well. I've not been on for the past couple of days because, for those of you who know, I've started training on a new project. So the first couple of days, yeah, it's been really intense, just getting to know my way around. And because it's Thursday today and the traffic is always really heavy near where I live, I thought I would set out early, and because I'm very early, I thought this is a perfect opportunity to jump in the car and do a live. So I'm trying to find a new schedule for myself to do lives, and I think I might start doing a few lives in the car at break time or early morning. Yeah, I think I might start doing, you know, the car thing. Yeah, I might start doing that. But guys, I hope all is well with you, and whatever you're doing today, have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye.